Don't try to tell me it's too warm for Alaska in January. I pulled the record. Stay tuned to the Alaska part of the report for the records. Let's do weather. Heavy snow is forecast downwind of the Great Lakes, as you can see above my big fat head. That whole eastern upper half of the U.S. is covered in some frozen pea. Might be liquid pea, depending on your location. Freeze warnings are also in effect for portions of southern Georgia down to central Florida. The rest of the country looking pretty good. There is a little chunk of weather above the plains and mountain states above my big fat head, but the west coast looks super clear. Temperatures, we've got 40s and 50s for most of Washington and Oregon on the coastlines. Little cooler on the east side of those states in the 30s and 40s, 50s for Oregon. NorCal seeing 70 to 62, SoCal seeing 60 to 72. Mountain states, we've got lots of 30s, lots of 40s, probably colder in the higher elevations. Southwest seeing lots of high 40s and 50s, 74 by the Arizona-Mexico border. Plainsy Poos, we are single-digit temperatures up top with that nice rainbow fade across the map. It is 30s for Kansas and Oklahoma, so it'll be a cool day. 50s in the middle of Texas, 68, 71 at the tip of Texas. Midwesty Poos seeing the lake states in the teens and the 20s a little further south, but it is cold and you are snowy. Tennessee Valley, you are still in the cold. It gets up to like 35 by the time you get down there. 40s and 50s for most of the Gulf states. East Coastlies, we've got 20s, 30s up top. By the time you get down to the mid-Atlantic, it warms up a little bit into the 40s. 54 at the Florida-Georgia line, 68 at the tip of the Peanuts. McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica sitting at 30 degrees Fahrenheit with winds from the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour, giving you a real feel of 23 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is sunny. Last Frontier looks pretty dry. You might have some winds, but the real story is in those temperatures. Let's look at those. We've got 20s and single digits up on the Arctic Circle. A similar story for most of the interior with lots of 20s and a couple spots of the colder single-digit temperatures, but overall, pretty balmy for what we've been experiencing for the interior. It has warmed up significantly. Out on the Bering Sea, a little warmer in the 30s. Aleutian seeing 39 to 38, 42 to 41 near Anchorage, and 39 for the Panhandle. As promised, I have pulled the records, and the number 2 on the highest temperature, that's not even the number 1 slot, it's the number 2, but it is set for this day. January 19th, 1961 was the highest temperature set, and it's tied with the top, which was set in 2014 on 127, and it would have to be over 50 degrees to meet or break that record. So 41, 42 near Anchorage is not going to be warm enough to break the record that's been held since 1961. Don't worry. It's not normal. It is a bit warm for Alaska. Just enjoy it though. Enjoy your warmth, Alaska. Hawaii. We're still getting a high surf advisory and small craft advisory for most of the island chain. Trades have become more southeasterly and gradually will be weakening over the southeast winds prevailing for the next couple days, with light showers favoring the windward and southeast slopes and coast through Tuesday. We'll keep an eye on that for you. Temperatures for the island chain in the mid 70s to about the low 80s for most areas. Bye!